What is up, guys? My name is Coriola, and welcome to episode number 27 of my Out of the Park Baseball 17 franchise, here with the Kansas City Royals. And, okay, I guess the last time I did this, I simulated up to the pick I was at. Sorry, guys. Anyway, bit confused myself, but we are here at the first year player draft. We are 28-26, not having a very good season, and we have had some major injuries so far. Greg Mala and Jacob Nix have both gone out for extended periods of time, so our pitching staff is very depleted. Quintana is really struggling. He's a 5.59 ERA. Castillo has a 4.50. Will Crow, we put him in the rotation. He's been our best pitcher so far with a 3.98. Jose Alvarado had the best stamina of any reliever besides Russell, who actually... Yeah, we're going to give Ash Russell a try in the rotation starting now. He's really struggled. That means our back end of the bullpen will be a bit depleted, but Giolito will move up to the 8th, and Kenan Cropper can become our 7th inning guy. I've had to call up Mike Wright Eagle Feliz to replace the injured pitchers. Our lineup hasn't been terrible, as you can see here, but we don't have anyone over 300. We do have some pretty high ones. Perez 290, Marmol 289, Bergeron 276, Hosmer 281, Mondesi 285, and the lowest has been Christian Walker at a 264. He has 10 home runs and 30 RBIs. So, if he keeps this up, he might not even opt out of his contract. So we'll see how that goes. We just won 10-1. We are only one game out of the division, as the rest of the division has really struggled this year. So it's going to be really the entire American League besides Mike Trout's 373 batting average for the Angels. Jesus Christ, he is so unbelievably good. There was one other person I wanted to show you guys, and I believe he played for Philadelphia. Yeah, it is this guy. Great ratings. Seeing 247 with a 393 on base. All right. Well, why does he unprojected for 9.3 wins? Because he has already hit 29 home runs this season. He is on pace for 94 home runs. That is ridiculous. I believe he was Rookie of the Year. Yep. 2 years ago, I was winning at 5.3 wins. Last year, Silver Slugger, yep, with 8.2 wins above replacement. God, this guy's ridiculously good. 94 home runs on pace. He has a slugging of 753. That is better than my OPS from last year of baseball. From last spring with school baseball. He has a better slugging than my OPS. He has an OPS of 200. OPS plus of 200. What's his isolated power? It's got to be something ridiculous. 5. Oh my lord. Just a sec. I need to get pictures of this with my phone, because I have some friends that play OTP. They will not believe me if I don't show them this. Alright. Unbelievable. This is so unprofessional, but do I look like I really give a shit? Nope. Alright, I got a bunch of pictures. Anyway, first year player draft. We are here at the 22nd pick. And we've got some decisions to make. Who do we want to come to Kansas City? For some reason, we're viewing all pitchers. Starting pitchers, the best is this. Whoops. Tony Akbar, who's projected 35 command and wants $6.5 million. I don't think so. This guy looks decent, but I don't want to spend a first-round pick on him. So I know I wrote some names down when I was looking through. All right, we got 3 guys here. I've decided to, instead of just scrolling through all of them, I've decided to find some that I like. First is Willie Rubio. Looks like a really good offensive catcher. Decent defense, too. Only issue is he is slow as shit. He is a college catcher. He is durable. Looks like he could be Salvador Perez's future replacement. After him, we've got Luke Kelty. Decent first baseman. Good defense. Not terrible speed. He's got better OSA hitting ratings than Rubio. I like him, too. And the final guy is right fielder Al Roque, who looks like that. He's can play left and right field. I think there's a better chance he's there next round than there is for Rubio. So I will be taking Willie Rubio with my first round pick. Next pick, please let one of the two guys still be there. And it looks like Roque was taken, and so was Kelty. All right. That is fantastic. Here's another good catcher. Let's see, where did Roque get taken? Because I liked him. That's Rubio. Roque went to the Cardinals, and Kelty. That's supplemental. He went to the Cardinals in the supplemental round, and Kelty went to the Phillies in the second round. All right, let's continue. Let's look back at the starting pitchers. There's one decent guy, Nate Nelson, and I think I'm going to take him. Excuse me. Looks like a pretty good pitcher. Next pick, we'll go back to position players. We've got Pat Matson, who I don't really like too much. Third baseman, I kind of like Mr. Castillo here. If I don't find anyone better, I found someone better. Jose Najera, excuse me. He looks like a very good power hitting first baseman. We will draft him. Next, Castillo got taken. All right, this second baseman looks really good, but we are kind of short on money, so I think I'm going to leave him be. I like this Caves guy. He can play everything really well, so we'll draft him. Next pick. We're going to take another catcher, Ray Salinas. Not as good defensively as Rubio. We take another starter, and I do like... Oh, wow, Mitch Back looks like a really good starter. Still here. That was a 6th round pick, 7th round. Craig Jackson. Not really liking him. What else we got? No. I want to get some outfielders if we can. There's a shortstop. I like this shortstop, Tom Ussery. So we will take him. Next pick, we will take here's in third baseman. I really like Garza. Luis de la Garza. We'll take him. Look at that pitcher right below him. Next, that Guzman guy got taken, it looks like. Yep. All right. Looks like a good closer, Andy Bailey. Sure, why not? Lefty. Another catcher, Fernando Ortega. Why not? Welcome to Kansas City. A couple more rounds. First baseman? No. First baseman? No. Catcher? Sure, we'll take our 4th catcher of the draft. And then we'll look at Matt Underwood next round if he's still there. He is not, alright. Yep, I think that's going to be it for this draft for us. We'll take Wayne Sitnick. And that'll be it for us. That is only 2.4. Sure, why not? If he's still there, we'll take him. Alright, Pat. That'll be it for this draft. And I've got a trade for you guys. I want to do it now because I have no idea if they'll still want to do it later. But we got a bunch of these guys. I would have gotten this episode out earlier. But I actually got last episode when I was doing the minor league contracts, which take forever. I actually sprained my wrist because my computer ran out of battery after I'd done it the first time and was going through the awards and stuff. So I just did close that and did it again. And it hurt my wrist really, really badly, actually. So I wasn't really able to use a mouse for a couple of days. It's kind of ironic, but yeah, all those guys want too much money. So yeah, let's go look at this trade I've got for you guys. All right, player trade. I believe it's with Baltimore. Yes, it is. Okay, they are slightly unwilling to do it right now. As you can see, this is kind of OP for me. We're giving up Taylor Blatch. Oops, wrong guy. Yerdelius Vargas. No, they like him. Nick Marshall, first base prospect with good OSA ratings. Ricky Navarre is a really good closer prospect, according to OSA. And Thomas Johns, another good first base prospect. They were definitely willing to do this yesterday. Not so sure about today. If I just made it $8 million in cash, would they be cool with it? That's 80, William. All right, so we'll just go back up to 10 because give me your money, right? So they're fine giving up Dwayne Underwood, but the real guy they don't want to give up is Branson Trube. They hate this offer unless Branson Trube is in it. He was actually just in AAA the other day. Just got called up to Baltimore, but he looks like a solid outfielder. We're also getting Bryson Brigman, a good infielder, and Dwayne Underwood, a good starter. If we just lowered this to $5 million and put our cash to 0, could they do it? Okay, no. So I guess I don't know why, but the other day they wouldn't. Just yesterday, they would hate it if we had anybody but Trube in there. So, all right, let's remove Blatch. Who do they want to make it work? Now they actually want something. All right. Crap. So it's just working 2 seconds ago. Make it work. They want a top prospect. What if we moved Brigman? We can give up Christian Castillo, Nolan Watson. No. What if we added back in Blatch, who I guess is still in AAA? No, he's not in AAA. We also sent down Danny Ventura, who is really struggling. AA. Single A. Single A. Where is he? Burlington. Idaho. Maybe he's on the DFA list. Nope. He's definitely not. He was just removed from the 40-man roster. I know that. Crap. Where is he? Where is he? Shoot, this was just working 2 seconds ago. Alright, OSA. Let's find somebody that's active roster. I want prospects. Sorry, I thought this would still go through today, apparently. Nope. Please just work. Now show me Piccolo's ratings relative to these. Alright, I'm willing to give you Mario Mendoza. Come on. It was working just a second ago. Who did I take out? I took out that guy they really wanted, and now I can't find him again. Son of a... Damn it. Crap. Alright, well, let's... Ah, shit. Where was that? And alright, I cannot find this guy to save my life. The guy we just had in this deal. It wasn't Willie Castro, was it? Yeah, no. Alright, what if we just put zero money in there? It's like they want us to take money from them. Crap, where are those guys? Damn it. Come on. Where's Taylor Blatch? Not down here. He's gotta be in like AAA or something. There he is. Son of a bitch. Don't want to give up Rosalino. Come on. If I said no money, they like it more when we're taking money from them. How does that work? And where is this guy? The last infielder guy. He's just disappeared, apparently. They like Boomer Bielgalski. Wait, this dude is 28 years old. So I removed Blatch. There's Vargas. Now remove Bielgalski, put Blatch back in. They don't like Thomas Johns. There we go. Oh, crap. Almost. Alright, well. This is taking way longer than it was supposed to. Let's add Thomas Johns back in. Do they like Nick Marshall? We do have to give up a semi-decent prospect. I kind of want to call up Bielgalski to the majors. I like... How's he doing? I'd be willing to give up Jason Red to make this deal go through, unless find him. Nick Marshall. What do they think about Narvaez? Yep, still basically no one we can actually give up. We could give up Tony Alcala. I don't actually... Actually, I do love his ratings, except for the eye. But, alright, I'm going to give up Jason Red. I think that's the best course of action. We're getting no cash is the problem. Can we get that 10 mil back? Without Kyler Arenado. There we go. We're getting $10 million, giving us some extra budget. Giving up, probably the best player we're giving up is Jason Red. But we can live without him. We're getting a good starter and a good outfielder. And if I could only find where the hell that infielder went. Bryson Brigman. Alright, there we go. We got him. Complete the trade. That took way too long. Alright, so we still have 25 guys on our active roster, so we need to send down some people. Lineups. Mario Marmol is injured. Kyle Tucker just got back from his injury. So can we stow this guy in AAA for now? Place him on the 40. And then demote him to AAA. We can do that with him. With Brigman, backup infielders Grayson Bird. He has struggled. Does he have minor league option left? He does. Alright. So we'll put Brigman on the active roster. And starting pitching, who is getting sent down. So right now, can I give We need Alvarado. He's the only lefty in our bullpen now. I'll just send down Eagle Phillies. And put Underwood on the active roster. And now here's the question: who do we replace for the starting rotation? I say he fits in the 4 slot. We put Russell back into his 8th inning role and do that. And see how that works for some time. So I'll see you guys back at the beginning of International Amateurs. All right, we are back at International Amateur Free Agency, and we are now 10 games above 500, sitting in first place of the AL Central, second place of the American League. How did that happen? Well, we had a pretty good June. Up until here, this game against Chicago, where we won 15-5. I actually didn't check the box score of that. 5 RBIs from Christian Walker. You'll see he's gotten pretty hot. So up until here, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are 4 and 5, and actually we were 5 and 5. And I was thinking, all right, this isn't bad. We were still 2 games above 500, still right in it. And then we proceeded to go on a 5-game winning streak after we'd already won 1 game, so 6-game winning streak. And then we got Jacob Nix back. So we DFA'd Luis Ortiz, who had the worst ERA in the bullpen besides Alvarado. And in fact, we should probably just send him to AAA. And we put Nix back in the starting rotation, where he did get roughed up pretty badly. And then we moved Jose Quintana to the bullpen to be a lefty specialist. So did I mention that Wade Davis has a .6 ERA? And that he did not allow a home run for the entirety of last season? So, yeah, I know. Our pitching staff, we've won 3 games in a row since losing 2 games in a row. Jacob Nix just had a nice game against New York, but our pitching staff has really gotten it together. Will Crow has been fantastic for us this year. I'm really happy with the production we've gotten out of him. And we've still got Ben Chura in the minor leagues in case we need someone. He is having a pretty good season in Omaha, 1.23 ERA. Jimin Yoshimura is having a pretty good season in Omaha as well. Jose Añón, our potential first baseman in the future, struggling a bit in AAA, but he still has amazing ratings. Brandon Trube is injured, of course. Tony Alcala hitting .283 in Wilmington. Luis Ortiz had a 4 ERA with us, just sent him to AAA. And Biagalski and Hart, 361 for Biagalski, 447 for Mitch Hart. So they are the last line of defense if another pitcher goes down. International amateurs. We have gotten some good players from these cores before. Most notably, Danny Ventura. This guy, Tony Guerrero. He's pretty close. Depot's pretty close to the 3 million cap. Why is that guy getting paid like $4.5 million? Actually, it's just 4.2. But I like this catcher. Found a lot of good catchers recently. Hopefully, one of them can actually pan out into the big leagues. Who else we got? I'm liking this number 1 catcher just because he's cheap. And sorry if you can hear my fan in the background. Normally I have it set to medium during recordings, and I wanted to today, but it is hot as fuck in my room, so I turned it up to high. Apologies if you can hear it. Hopefully it doesn't bother you too much, and you can get on with your life without having to bitch to me in the comments. And we'll offer that center fielder contract. So we got 3 guys we're looking at. I did not mean to click that. Game 3 versus New York. We take. So we sweep the series against the Yankees. Yeah, and our offense has gone quite on fire. We got all 3 guys, so cool. Let's take a look at our lineups. Oops, it's probably easier to look at it here. Bergeron's up to 286. Seager's at 306. And we should offer him an extension like now. 8 years is probably too much. I'm gonna try to work out something when I look for some trades. Walker was up to 284. He's back down to 271. Excuse me, or he was at 284 during that game. We won 15-14. But he has 20 home runs, so he's looking pretty good. Is that Mike Minor? Are you kidding me? That's hilarious. He's having a pretty good season. He just got traded from Oakland to Detroit. He's still pitching. He had a -4. He had a -4 win season, -3.6, and he's still in the league. His career WAR is 10.9. Oh, that was WPA, not WAR. I see. Okay. I thought that was WAR. Anyway, he's still pitching. That's hilarious. What else I say? Perez 294, Hosmer 297. Happ now has our lowest batting average, 256. Galvin 259, and Mondesi 277. So if there's anything I want to upgrade, which I don't know if I've got much to upgrade with, would be shortstop and left-handed pitching. We could get some pretty good players for Mondesi if we were inclined to trade him. Max Pentecost. I still don't know why the hell they accepted that trade from me. But you know what? We could get like fucking Kyle Schwarber and just be like, fuck y'all. Another guy, left fielder, Baltimore is trying desperately to get rid of. We'll probably use Mondesi as trade bait in some deal. So yeah, shortstop and left-handed relief would be ideal. So let's simulate up to the All-Star game. So we lose that game 1-0 at Detroit. Versus Detroit. Will Crow had a good game, and one run was just enough to get the loss. Game 2 against Mike Minor. We beat him. Hosmer wants an extension. And how much would he want? I hate it when I do this. Accidentally creating a note. Delete note. How much? Yeah, it's really annoying me. How much does he want? He wants 2 years, $10 million. Can we get a team option for that? No. All right, we'll leave that be for a bit. Game 3 against Detroit. We lose. Arizona wants to trade us Matt Raley for 2 of our best players. So, actually not 2 of our best players, but a top prospect and a good reliever. So no, we've lost 3 out of the last 4, 4 out of the last 5. Now we're still in first place. Expiring contract is our hitting coach. He is excellent hitting coach. So we would like to offer him a 3-year extension. He has accepted that. Cool. Midseason goals. We're still in first place. And he's not. Okay. Yeah. He's just nagging and nagging. No. Thank you. Unless this. Yeah. Nope. No thanks. Moving on. Alright, so we get swept by Houston. We're now half a game out. We have lost 5 games in a row. 6 in a row. Come on. Baltimore, this is not a good time. I do not like trading when I am angry. We've just lost 6 games in a row. And we break it against Tampa Bay. We're now 1.5 games out with a 3-game series against Miami before the All-Star game. We win that, we're half game out. Win that, we are still half game out. Nice game by Will Crow. He's been so good for us this year. And All-Star, last game before the All-Star break, we win, still half game out of Chicago, who is 7-3 in their last 10, even though we've won 4 in a row. All right, All-Star rosters. Kenan Cropper and Wade Davis will represent our bullpen, while Salvador Perez and Christian Walker will represent the offense. No Corey Seager because there are some pretty damn good shortstops. Profar and Bogarts are both having phenomenal seasons. That's NL. If anyone cares, you can pause the video. So let's keep simulating. As the NL takes the All-Star game, they will have home field advantage in the World Series. Now we've got 3 against LA, 3 against Texas, 4 against Minnesota, and then the trade deadline. So LA and Texas are in first and second place of the West Division. I almost said Central. That would be wrong. But we take that one, move back into first place, 10 games above 500. We take that one too, so at least we get a series win, and at most we get a sweep. We're still only half a game above Chicago, though. We beat Texas. Bergeron will be out for 6 days. Nothing we can't handle. We beat Texas again, so we have won 9 games in a row now after losing 6 in a row earlier this month. Yeah, San Diego, fuck off. All right. So we fall the last game to Texas, but Chicago has lost 3 in a row. We are still 2.5 up on them in the division. Minnesota, who's in 4th place, I believe. I could have probably just checked. Game 1 gets rained out. I don't want Greg Popilison. Like, honestly, if I wanted him, I could probably get him for anybody. Yeah, I could get him for this Encinosa guy. He can play left and center. The real question is, does he have minor league options left? He does not. So, yeah, you're not. How's he? I guess he got waived and DFA'd. You know what, Baltimore? I will not call your bluff, but I will take Mr. Papilison off your hands for the low price, and by low I mean really low, of Mr. Encinosa. So we make one deadline trade already, and we will, yes, we'll put him on the secondary roster and send him to AAA, so we will waive him, I guess. And we'll see if he gets claimed. Doubleheader against Minnesota. We take both. Game 2 against Minnesota. We lose. Alright, so I'm going to stop here. So I've got 2 days of shopping people around. And see if we're going to make a deadline move. So, yeah, 2 games up. 56 and 42. There might be a pennant chase episode this year. It depends on whether we stay close or pull away or fall way the fuck behind. But I'll see you guys back with some trades. Alright, I could not find a trade for a shortstop because the stupid Brewers were not willing to give up Orlando Arcia easily. But I did come up with a trade for another lefty. We're getting Garrett Clevenger, who I plan on moving to reliever, which therefore making his rating go up. The best player we're giving up is Boomer Bielgalski. I'm fine giving him up, although he could be a pretty good reliever if I set his position to that. Who else could we? Christian Castillo or Kyle Tucker. What if we remove this prospect? Christian Castillo or Kyle Tucker or Nolan Watson or Mr. Russolino, who everybody seems to love for some damn reason. I am kind of not feeling giving up Bielgalski, but it looks like it'll have to do. And give me that prospect back, Jim Greeman. All right. So we're getting an outfield prospect in return, along with Clevenger. So in one day we will send him to AAA. In the meantime, Mr. Clevenger, Mr. Quintana, could we get rid of you? Figured. Alright, well, he's been the worst in our pitching staff this year, so we'll waive and DFA him. That way he will not get to the required starts for his vesting option. We'll put Clevenger on the active roster. I almost said Quintana. We will set your position to reliever. And it goes up quite nicely. Be your middle relievist with Jose Alvarado. Both of you will have lefty specialist as your secondary role. And yeah, so I'm fine with keeping Mondesi at shortstop. He's hitting well, 272, 7 home runs, almost on pace to hit last year's mark. So I think we'll stick with this. We take game 4 from Minnesota, and against Cincinnati, we lose. So we're 13 games above 500. Watson's rating dropped. Underwood's rating dropped. Russell's rating went up. Quintana dropped. Male dropped. Giolito went up. Davis dropped in a couple categories. Cropper went up. Clevenger went up. Alvarado dropped. Brigman dropped. Bergeron dropped. Marmol dropped. Galvin dropped. Eo Feliz dropped. Guido van der Zlea dropped as well. So, yeah, a lot of falling ratings on this team, but I think we're in good position to head back to the playoffs once again. We have not missed the playoffs in our time here. Ever since 2016, we have made the playoffs, but the one thing we are still missing is a world championship in the reign of William Baker. So, we'll see next time how it turns out. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. A goodbye. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. This just in, this episode's not over. The Kansas City Royals and Corey Seager have agreed to a 6-year, $198 million extension. And he will officially accept it eventually, after we sweep Cincinnati. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. Dude. That sucks. As I was just waiting for Corey Seager to respond, looks like we've got a big injury. So it looks like Jose Alvarado will be coming back up to the majors, as Greg Mahle will be out for the season. And his time with Kansas City might be coming to an end. So yeah, I sent Mr. Alvarado. Where do you go? Yeah, why is he not on Oma? Because he got set as a starter, that's why. Alright, welcome back to Kansas City, adult. So, alright. You will be a specialist versus left-handed. Still waiting for Corey Seager to accept that massive contract extension we just gave to him. Pop Allison will... Boy, I already waived you. Like, I guess I'll waive you again. God damn it, it's a 2-year deal, so I can't... It's an investing option deal. Fuck. Crap. Son. Alright. Never mind, Mr. Alvarado. You are going back down to AAA, because apparently we gotta have Jose Quintana on the roster. And just because we have a vesting option next year, which he obviously is not gonna get to, All right, this game is making me mad now. All I wanted was for Corey Seager to accept that extension we gave to him. Yeah, dude. I need to DFA you again? Bitch, I can't do anything with... Boy, I just DFA'd him. He is not worth this trouble. Get rid of him. Did I just find my shortstop? Alright, yo, I'm gonna... Kyle, crap. Ramiro, just for a couple of days so I can put him. Please do not get claimed, Richie Martin. I want you so badly. Please, he'll be my shortstop. Come on, to either trade, go through, Corey Seager. Why has he not accepted his, like, does it just not show? Why is he waiting so long? We're 2-4 in our last 4. Doubleheader against Baltimore, which we split. Papayasin. Like, I'm so confused. What's going on? Huh? I thought I just made a trade with the Angels. What's going on? Hello? You were... Yeah. You gotta be kidding me. Kenny Hernandez. Take him instead. Complete trade. Alright. Why is this so complicated? Corey Seager accepted the extension. There we go. He will be in Kansas City for a long time. And Christian Walker got suspended. But the trade has not been claimed yet. I believe 3 days. Fuck. You. I'm trying to get rid of Greg. Really? Come on. This is bull. I want Kenny Hernandez too. Why couldn't I have seen... Why did I not try to trade him before? I'll try it again with Hernandez. I waited till the last day to get canceled. Yeah, it got canceled again. Let's go to the Angels. Because... Alright. Where's Richie Martin? Did he get injured? This makes no sense. What the fuck is going on? He got sent to AAA. They would literally take anyone for him. Apparently except the guy I'm trying to get rid of. Alright. I guess I just did not check this last time. Let's go with Eric Skullgund. Yeah. Alright. Let's see if this one will go through. One. 2. Yes! Let's go! I just got Richie Martin. I know this episode was supposed to be over like 10 minutes ago, but I just got Richie Martin. Let's go. So I found my shortstop. He can come onto the active roster. But now, Brigman, he's done pretty well for us so far. What are we going to do? Can we send... Hello? Why does he have a 1-star rating now? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll deal with him. I don't know why his rating's so much higher at second base. This game makes no sense. I've got... Oh, that's why when Marmol got injured, I put Hap in center. Do I want to start Kyle Tucker in right? Well, Hap's been pretty good. Kyle Tucker needs to be starting at DH. Why the hell's... Alright, I'll deal with all this off camera. Kyle Tucker will go back to DH where he should be. Do you have options? Yeah, he does. Alright. So we'll send Galvin to AAA, call back up Ramiro Ramirez. And, alright, I'll solve all this off screen. We got Richie Martin. Got a good shortstop. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and goodbye for real this time.